So, how are you guys? Um, most of you know me as Tony Shira, and I am right now not very excited because I am affected by something that is bothering me right now. A few days ago, I lost someone, a friend, a colleague in the modeling and fashion industry. He was a choreographer like myself. Is a guy I worked with, a guy I knew, and a guy who I respected. He's called George Samiafro. And he was also a talented guy who did a lot of karaoke. Excellent guy. He used to go by the name Mojo Jojo in his karaoke exploits. But I've been in a group of friends, mostly models, fashion designers, musicians, karaoke singers, and just basically people in the entertainment industry who had an opportunity to interact with Sami Afro. And I know I've said it previously that on this occasion I kind of felt like I didn't have words to eulogize my friend, because I kind of feel like I have a mixture of guilt and innocence and ignorance, and also just an awareness, because apparently this guy had a situation. I am just respecting what I was told was his wish, that people do not say what was going on, but he didn't want those that knew talking about it. So I never got to know how he was or what was going on with him. And so for the period of time that we didn't communicate, a lot of these things were happening, and the same situation that struck him once struck him again, and this second time is what led him to actually his death. Now, how many times do we have people that are going through stuff that do not want to talk about it? How many times do we have people that are going through difficulties or struggles and they do not talk about it? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because much as, yes, I feel like it would have been nicer if I knew what was going on, because even if I may not have solved the problem, I would have said a word or been there, or at least, just encouraged him. I don't know if he had enough encouragement. I'm not saying that he didn't, but I didn't have an opportunity to put in my voice to that encouragement. And so as I'm thinking about this right now and what happened, I've been in a WhatsApp group created of the industry players, and there's so much outpouring of love and support, and he's actually being buried later today, and there's a lot of outpouring of love, of support, and solidarity, and so many words that I wish he could have been alive to hear. And this has struck me differently, because today I'm wondering how many people out there ever said anything close to what they are saying today. How many times did you ever pick up a call and call a friend and tell him or her all these things that you're saying, or that you say when they are departed? You see, some people might have said it's cliche when we say, give me my roses when I'm alive. Like, say those words to me when I can hear them and appreciate them. And I'm just wondering, this is a choreographer just like myself. I mean, he's a guy who was in the fashion and modeling industry in Kenya, just like myself. And I think the reason partly why I've not been able to come to terms with this loss is because I started to feel like this could have been me. How many of the people that have gone through my hands or through his hands have gone out to say the things that they are saying now? Well, he can't hear. And how many of those have said those things to me while I can hear? And this is just like a wake-up call that I would want to make to all of us. Give those roses to them when they are alive. Say those words when we can hear them. If I touched your life in a certain way, say it to me when I can appreciate it. Don't wait until I'm no longer there for you to say those things, because it doesn't really matter, you know. I kind of feel like I would love to have said certain things, but I didn't in the time that we didn't speak. But I would have loved if I was in the space and probably even knew what was going on with him. Maybe I would have been there saying a little more. So this is a wake-up call to all of us, ladies and gentlemen, in the industry, outside the industry. If you know someone that has touched your life in a certain way, you may not be able to reach everybody, but you know, I mean, you can definitely say something to somebody, you know. It will go a long way. So say it in life.